Nothing personal, kid.
We teleport in front of him. Wait a minute.
Oh shit. This is awkward. Going behind you.
Talking mad shit for someone within scarf distance. No, I'm not. Oh shit.
Anything else from Alana?
Nah.
Wolf.
Hi. Well, Wolf is a little. He's a little bit worn out after what he just did.
It'd be like that.
Are you fatigued too? I am.
Just a few
not-
more, Wolf.
Not quite, but he's very close to being fatigued, which for Wolf says something. So he's just going to take a quick breather this round, just a quick moment.
Chillin'.
As he's doing so, though, Wolf is going to perhaps, he's running a little bit on instinct at the moment. I mean, he is enraged. He is enraged after all. He's kind of just being led by his emotions. I'm going to spend a point of burn, J-Mac.
Mm-hmm.
Is going to perhaps not fully intentionally, but suddenly you start some sap begins to pour from just kind of down the sides of Wolf's face, as if leaking from his eyes. It starts pooling in his hands. He starts getting very confused for a moment.
Your friend's leaking. Is that
Don't
normal?
worry, he does that. Wait, what?
Interesting.
I'll add the
Later.
on.
Okay.
Wolf, I know she's very pretty and naked, but you don't need to cry over it.
Out of curiosity, J-Mac, as it comes out, is it any different than it was before?
There are small traces of black within it. Seems the tent is within your system now.
That's it. We've got to put Wolf down.
Yep. I got a shotgun. I'll take him behind the barn.
Wolf's going to freak out a little bit. With like, what do I do? My hand's full of sap. Stumble this way a bit.
So do I hold all this sap?
But difficult terrain, nothing more.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot you smooshed. Flash Knight. He can technically hit you there. Ooh, what is this? Versus Rusty. No. Prismelody.
Prismelody is going to shoot that bitch right there.
Oh, wait.
Hmm?
Oh, never mind. No.
Type of step, not move action weapon.
Rapid shot.
Oh.
I am going to go ahead and add a point of stamina to that 17.
Okay, 18 and 23. So it wasn't needed because it's dead. Well, actually, both hits killed it as you just kind of plump plump, and suddenly this strange mouth just kind of lets out a wet burble on it as it falls to the floor. There's Melody, 2 shots, 1 kill. Anything else?
I guess 5 foot slither.
We Ash.
Yeah. Gonna move over here. And I am going to go ahead and use my wand of magic missile on that guy.
Okay. Do you have magic missile on either of your either of your spell lists? So I don't think Summoner or Witch gets magic missile.
I forgot that was a prerequisite.
Yeah.
For a second there.
Do you have
That's
any
not
Rex in
that's
D&D?
not a thing in 5th edition, which I've been playing a lot of recently.
Fair. I've been watching a lot of 5e and I get me mixed up with roles between Pathfinder and 5e as hell.
Oh, fuck me. I guess that means only Alana can really use this wand out of our group.
You both can.
Hello. I can too.
Wait, you
I
have
have you
And
MD.
No magic missiles on the psychic list.
Oh, cool. Didn't know that. Don't
Fucking
look at
everyone
psychics.
but Ashton.
I don't look at psychics. They're nerds.
Do you have
Well,
Cheers to that.
why J-Mac? I was looking at stuff.
Oh, sorry. I mean, to point out, you do have 8 in UMD.
I do.
You only need to get to 12.
Do
Fuck
it.
You did
You
it.
do it. What caster level was the wand?
3rd.
Okay, how do you want to divvy out your missiles?
Just kind of both of them on the guy in the cloud, I think.
Okay, roll them bones.
Actually, no. Cloudy Boy is an animal. I thought it was another like standing dude. I want to hit the blind guy
Okay.
because dude has fucking AC.
Waste that, so yeah. Go for it. Even with your minimum rolls, Alana had hurt it enough that it's sufficient.
I was about to say, Aaron, your mom's wand sucks, but it did its job and nothing more.
It hasn't been used in a while. It kind of shoots out like two very slow missiles that just go. Pew.
Our family's calculated. We don't waste anything.
Clearly.
It's like when you haven't used ketchup in a while and you kind of like remove the blockage first. Anyway,
Oh god, and then
anything else?
all of the ketchup water just leaks out first, and you've got this watery mess on your sandwich.
It's worse. It's the worst.
But I don't really use ketchup except on fries anyway, so fuck it. That's my turn.
Okay, Marie. This is mostly cleanup now. I don't know if she really wants to be using all her valuable spell slots for stuff like that. So
Yeah, no, I think you can just focus on your book now, you big nerd.
oh yeah, cleanse. Come on, you just have to roll a 4. Hey,
you go.
that'll suffice. As the Book of Chains suddenly starts to slowly fall downwards. Raleigh is probably going to catch it on her turn, but the book has been cleansed. Flesh Knight free. I think you're dead. Yep. Forgotten Researcher 1. You're dead. Raleigh. Catches book. Okay, good. What spells do you have again?
That's 3 out of 3 corrupted things gone. Or
Oh,
not
yeah.
corrupted anymore.
She really doesn't actually have many attack options. So let's see who goes next to hit a thing.
AP.
Technically, Ipos. I don't think Ipos is really. She'll give it to. She'll give it to Laszlo as she kind of barks out some orders, explaining how there's a weak or an opening in this guy's like left side. She uses combat orders. Dead. Dead. Pretty sure you're all dead. You're alive. Let me move the cloud. However, you are blind. Let's see. What mutations did it have? It had Overmind. It had Thick Flesh. It had Acid Spit. This is gonna spit out in a random direction. Doesn't hit anyone. Epos.
I'm currently looking to see what spells I have that are more than close range, and I don't think it is anything.
Do you want to kill the thing with your cloud?
I thought that one was already dead, but if it's not,
Nope,
yeah,
he's alive.
Yeah, he's not.
Let me roll reflex.
Oh, fuck you.
Your cloud has a sad face as it eventually is going to put her away.
Can I
Oh well.
can I spend my standard action to move it off and on again to get another attack off?
I don't think you can. I think if it misses in the round, it can't attack again. Or attack quotation marks. Yeah, it stops moving for the round. So I'm afraid not.
So much hate.
Realistically, this fight is over. It's just the.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much Ipos can do.
Hit with your stick.
Not getting that close to it.
Fair.
And that would be more effective anyway.
That will certainly hit. You already have added damage in that.
Guess I'll wander. Not under the goop.
Okay. Turn marker. Nobody's in the thing, so I don't have to care. Lilian. Moves down here. Attempts to help kill. Nope. Laszlo. Uwu Hill spends 1 stamina to move up. Uwu Hill will sneak attack. Oh wait, no, he actually needs to. Does he want? Yeah, he'll take it. He has enough AC.
You can also acrobatics that.
Miss. He's fine. He actually has a lot of AC. He just got very unlucky. He has 20 AC right now.
Oh.
But thankfully, this place counts as urban, so he gets a bit of a boost. As he'll use his bad touch. 9 points of damage. And nobody else is dying or helpless, so he doesn't take any penalties there. Silas.
Was he overprotective?
No, he's ruthless. Basically, if there's an enemy within 30 feet who's dying or helpless, he will prefer to take them out first over anyone else.
Oh, it's the polar opposite. We're protective. I see.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Big B?
This
there
is
you
I think that's just within my close range for Mage Hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. You go for Big B?
Hey, Laszlo.
You gonna punch him?
Boop. Also stare first, so and then
Yep.
add a d6. Boop.
Hey! You did just enough to kill it. And with there only being one enemy left to sphere it, I think I'm fine with saying it ends now. Congrats,
Rusty
guys.
bites the body as it falls down, throws it against the wall, and Aaron chucks a bomb at it.
Jesus. Ruthless much. Hold on.
As Wolf will now be fatigued for the next minute.
As it suddenly falls quiet within this chamber, except every so often black gunk falling from the ceiling splattering onto the rocks. Ralia looks, can one of you throw me like a cloak or something, please?
Got it! Ugh.
Mint.
Rusty's gonna saunter in there, and Aaron's gonna, while walking over there, take an inhaler quick, and then chuck a cloak down to her.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Silas has mint rummaging through his bag. I hope you do not mind warm weather outfits. Actually, no, I have a hot weather outfit here.
I'll take
Excellent.
anything at this point, thank you very much, as she gets up out of the pool.
Here's hoping you are a similar size to me, otherwise these will be uncomfortable.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
tall,
wear my
Silas?
robe that I just tossed you as like a skirt or something.
And she has something to hold in front of her, which is the main thing. How tall is
Yeah.
Silas?
He is. Where are you, Silas?
He's the one that's
5'6".
Oh, she's 1 inch taller than you. You're good.
Yeah, no, he's average height. It's fitted for a noble, so
Yeah.
deal with his scrawny ass instead.
But she'll gladly take any clothing that you offer. So
Yeah, have this hot weather
Holy
outfit.
shit.
It is a spare that I keep around on Mint anyway.
Welcome back to Under Combat's over.
Yeah, I guess that much.
Let's give the book there. You have it.
Silas punched the last thing to death.
I mean, technically, there's still a living thing under the fog cloud.
Oh yeah,
But
it's fine.
he's dead. He's very dead.
All right. Explain.
Stop.
You probably don't want me to explain here because there's a lot more of these things upstairs still.
Oh yeah, no, we do not. Let us leave now. I assume we have everything we need. Looking at Marie. Looking at
But-
Aaron.
No, technically not. This place is full of things I would like to research, but I mean, if we want to take priority in keeping her alive, I guess we could do that. But that body won't stay fresh for long. Aaron looks over the big. Oh wait, no, the big monster went poof. Never mind.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
big monster is her.
No harvesting it for you, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Ralia
wait,
looks about.
there's,
Not sorry.
Grab as much goop as you can.
It's not
Yes,
goop, it's research material. Jesus.
We can come. I can explain this outside. If I remember
taking-
correctly, this place has a crack outside. We can stand up there. If anything comes up, we're going to be really disadvantaged.
Yeah, Aaron's gonna take some of that aggressive acid she saw, and then sort of tuck it in her pocket and walk, then follow after.
Give me a second.
Let us leave.
I'll take a note of how many. Actually, hold on. I'll just fucking take a quick second to delete all this shit from my notes so I can take notes. Let's see. So you got. Are you harvesting everything in here, Sideline?
No,
Or-
I can't harvest anything. We're leaving apparently. I'm just taking. I'm just taking the acid.
Do you know how long you can harvest stuff after a fight?
1 hour. So I'm not harvesting
there's
anything here.
potential. Yeah, I know there is potential where you could come down again. So I'll just quickly gather all these up in case you do. Is because materials are nice. Though unfortunately you're going to get a lot of goop again.
Between the big flesh amalgam things and
Mhm.
the alchemists, which one looked a little bit more? Which one do I think seems a little bit more potential?
Big beefy boys.
Beefy boy, Rusty's gonna pick one up in his mouth.
Okay. As I imagine you make an expedient retreat to the crack.
Yep.
Let's go quickly gather everyone up. Where's Silas? There he is. Oh god. Okay. No,
If
don't want the
Wolf
lightning
had
cloud.
If Wolf had failed to get the monster in the pit, my next turn was going to be spent to just fucking
I'm going to fail. I had
throw up a quick ward to see if I could just force it out magically and into the pit.
only on a natural one I would have failed because I also had the Iron Star.
Yeah. You had the option of having other people aid you.
By the
I don't have
way,
a crack.
I sincerely hope Marie grabbed the fucking book.
Ralia has it, so you're good.
Cool.
I don't have a crack map, so I'm just gonna move you up to here. I consider this safe for now. Work.
All right, yeah, explain.
Which looks about. Oh, it's been so long since I've been outside. Where to start? Give me a quick
First,
primer. What do you know?
What's your name? We know that there is also a necromancer that had very similar dark magic compared to you, named Dominic.
Oh, okay. Ooh, she kind of
We know you're from the
looks her
past, from the
temples.
previous school.
Yes.
He is.
Give me a minute. I need to think about how do I order this.
Oh my god, please do not go amnesiac on me.
No, I'm not amnesiac. I'm well aware of everything that's happening. It's just there's a lot of context to shove within like this time. Okay. Yes, I'm from the old school, as you put it, I suppose. Technically, it's my current school.
Destroyed, so not really.
Yeah. Semantics. Right. Suffice to say it, the school that I know was stolen away by an entity, something related to Lamashtu, as I'm sure you've kind of gathered from points to gigantic seal on door.
Oh, and yeah.
On the night where it stowed us away, it has been attempting to break out of the place it resides, and to that end, it has been using, well, Dominic, I'm sure he's now here, and myself and others.
Yes,
That what I
we heard of Rebecca and we seen Dom.
yeah, they were.
Oh
my,
yeah, Rebecca was, burned at the stake as a witch because she was speaking tongues.
They were my friends.
Oh, sorry.
It's no. I didn't expect anything great to have happened when they got sent out here. They were vessels, for lack of a better term, for the. We don't know its name. We've just been calling it the Mother Cyst.
Creepy.
Yeah, it's not been great. Because
Wait,
yes.
okay. Follow-up question. Actually, two.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's making a bunch of aberrations. Do you know of anything like a giant fucking baby? We saw one take residence within a room in a different lab. It was like the size of a room, filled with flesh, stuff like that.
That
Sound on
yeah, the cyst, much like its mother, likes to create monsters. For
cool.
some reason, it's enamored with, well, not quite humanoids, essentially. It finds them fascinating. I think that's why it's been trying to use us to break out of its prison.
Oh, that's disturbing. Someone that I have met before, not related though. Secondly, what year do you think it is?
Hold a second, as I need to remember the timeline. She says, well, I know you're stating it. I'm obviously not in the time that I think I'm in, but it should be. I can only know this is time ago. Give me a second to open the calendar. 64 years ago, calculator. It should be the 4th of Erastus, year 1288.
How off is that?
That would be the 64 years ago that the Quiet Night happened.
Yeah, that's 64 years in the past.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently the place that you've been shunted off to does not have the same timeline as us.
I mean, from my understanding, strange planar rifts and such never do.
Yeah, well, good news. I suppose you are wanting to hear some of that. Dominic seems to be a reasonable person and only goes crazy half the time.
By reasonable, we mean that he has another personality, of some kind.
He has another personality. It's evil and seems to correspond more with night. I talked to him about it, and I mean, I got to the point where I talked to, like, straight up said, "Hi, you have this," and he kind of chased me out of his forest from that point on. I have not had a chance to talk to him since then. I did ask my mom about it though because she knows a lot about magic stuff.
That'll be the cyst. It's tried a lot of different things. For instance, for me, it attempted to take over my body using that strange thing and my soul. I suppose that's whatever we've done for Dominic is put something inside him to control him.
Parasitic, you say?
Probably.
Oh.
It'd fit with its general theme.
Well, then theoretically, we could just probably cut it out.
Theoretically, but we need to somehow pin him down in a place and get him to cooperate with that.
Well,
That
incredible
is,
violence is good
that's
I
the
mean,
major issue is that Dominic is a fairly skilled spellcaster, all things
yeah,
considered.
at that. Oh, well.
He's
it's
frankly
not gonna be
annoying.
easy to pin him down anywhere, honestly, even with all of us.
Are any of you still cursed by him? I don't believe so.
I
No one thinks anymore.
was.
I think all of us got it cured.
Okay, then she cannot comment on that. Yes, he's a very skilled weaving curses.
I
Yeah, we've all
noticed.
experienced them at one point or another, I think.
Oh, you got rid of him, yes?
Yeah, I'm in debt because of it.
Well, you'll be glad to know that was a good thing to do. He's innately linked to anyone he curses. He's able to affect them with bad luck, per se.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that was a good. Fine, it was a good investment. Well, do you think you can convince him to come with us for, like, I don't know, win him over temporarily, and then we can at least lock him in our room?
Probably, but we're going to have a bit more of an issue, I think.
Pardon?
Uh, this isn't going to take me getting free lying down.
That makes
Uh,
sense.
well, actually, that just sounds like a good thing for us. Frankly,
Also,
he's gonna, well, with you being free, it's probably gonna be pissed off and want to come here and fix that.
well, the issue is the mother cyst is contained within this strange kind of labyrinthian place. It can't just break out, hence why it's been using us to try and wiggle a weird way to exist within the material plane.
Oh god, it's
I'm
in the
not.
dungeon basement, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is within a prison that saps its power.
Oh,
Actually,
actually,
that's a
Yeah,
very good
but it
question. I've been breezing past this very swiftly. Who are you all?
a bunch of
yes.
punk ass teenagers out of college.
I mean,
We're all students of the current school.
Yes, and we are working on dealing with various problems that are going on.
oh, I'm an
One of
idiot.
which Dominic is quite heavily involved in.
Although I suppose names are in order. I'm Ash.
Yes.
Ash Oakwick.
Nice to
Uh,
meet you.
Aaron Silverwick, and this is Rusty.
Ipos is
Nice to meet you too.
Ipos.
Nice to meet you,
He's
boss.
our emotional support kobold.
He's the one who got us in the mess with Dominic,
Also,
technically.
also lightning artillery.
I seen.
Ipos does good job.
He does.
Gil does a
Uh,
very good job.
I'm Alana, and Alana's kind of pats her scarf like she's like, do I introduce my talking scarf and decides otherwise?
Give me a second. Also, I forgot this when I apparently started her out. She's a halfling.
Oh, small.
Oh,
Maybe fix her token.
Never mind. I'm
Too
not.
small.
Yeah.
the rope
Never mind. I didn't give her close
Yeah, I
then.
don't know why I wrote 5'7". She's like 3 feet tall.
5'7" halfling, fucking beefy.
You the
Thick.
Oh dear. And lastly,
I am no halfling. I am a fulling. I am whole. I am complete.
Yeah.
And
Then
I
Aaron
am
would have given
actually two in a
her.
trench coat.
Aaron would have given her a bunch of like spare lab clothes that she has.
she'll take it. But
and
as
I
Alana
am
goes,
Silas Varanar of House Varanar.
nice to meet you. And as Alana goes to introduce herself, her eyes will flick to the scarf. A very quick smile flickering over her face before she schools it back into just a kind of jovial expression.
My scarf will not steal your eyes, I promise. Not yet, anyways.
Yeah, don't put your eyes near the scarf. It hates eyeballs, apparently.
Oh my,
To know.
never mind.
what? I've read books. I'm curious about what you guys are interested in, and apparently your god hates eyeballs. I don't know what to tell you.
That's not true. She hates. Alana kind of like thinks about how to word this.
She
Uh,
hates what she saw when she first came into being.
And now
yeah,
she hates eyeballs.
that's not true. She just ripped out
She
her
hates
eyes because she
she
didn't
hates her
want to
own
directly
eyeball.
see the evil. Which honestly, if it was that bad, I kind of understand. She was kind of a badass. I can't imagine what she saw that made her rip her own eyes out.
Noted. Alana also hates eyeballs.
I'm going to
I
guess
hate.
she might have saw something happening like this.
I don't
Yeah,
know. What
frankly,
about
this is
your
awful.
eyeballs?
It is not pleasant, I will say. But Aaron, we really need to work to resolve fears.
I'm sorry. I'm still barely keeping my heart pumping. Erin says as she takes another huff of her inhaler. I've had a day. Um, a bit of a day. Look, from what you said, the Sis does not want you free. Frankly, that's actually a fairly good sign for us because you said Dominic's its autonomous body out here.
The body, well, I'd have to see Dominic to know, but I imagine the body that Dominic is inhabiting is his own, but with something added.
Great. So it's going to want to actually use whatever influence it has on this plane, aka Dominic, to go fix whatever situation you just got free of. Meaning, he's coming here.
I think the issue with that is, well, Dominic, myself, and Rebecca and some others, we were all the plane that we were trapped on with the mother cyst. We were working there to attempt to escape. We support each other. If Dominic is in his right mind, well, that would be bad for the mother cyst. Because then it means, well, he knows there's someone who can support him and potentially solve his predicament.
Yeah,
I
except he's an
don't.
amnesiac.
Yeah, that might be a bit of a problem, but I can probably do something about that.
Wait, really?
Yes. Give me a minute. I need to. I don't know what we're doing next, but I would rather be ready should something bad happen.
Great. Do you mind if we just sit here then?
Yeah, take a breather.
Oh, thank God.
Uh,
I'm gonna sit
if
down and start
anyone,
hazmat gear.
yeah, if anyone needs healing, the Blizzard to provide it. Marie will provide the heal.
I would
Heal
approve
Bluebell,
some
please.
fact.
I will offer rather. As Ralia, Silas and Ash both notice she's doing a summoning ritual.
Summoning, interesting. Not often a forte of one such as ourselves.
What do you mean? As
She
Ash
is of
kind
a
of looks
psychic
at
persuasion. She has
Yeah.
mastered the mind as I have. We don't usually summon from the outer planes. At best, we contact the plane of dreams.
Unless you're a spiritualist.
Ding, ding, ding.
In which case you're summoning a phantom.
By the way, how much healing does Marie give out?
Give me a second. I'm going to quickly grab her token. The token
Cognition.
person first.
Ectoplasmic form.
Slightly said you weren't a spiritualist, Big B, because Infowars get a very special thing for that. Let's see. Marie can heal 3 times. So let's see who's hurt the most.
Bluebell.
Okay, Bluebelt have. Oh wait, you're only a first level 1 Oracle. Boop. 2. I'm afraid.
She's up to 0.
Keep in mind you have that Wand of Celestial Healing.
Yeah.
You're just not one to waste that SM. Let's see.
It's less that and more of like I kind of figured she was going to heal more than that, and Bluebell doesn't have a lot of hit points, so I wasn't
Fair.
going to use it. That being said, though, I have 8 charges of this. I can hand out celestial healing to like anyone else who's injured. So it's
Silas.
much better to use that.
Yeah, plus spell slots come back.
Meanwhile, Rusty's gonna decapitate this creature by chewing on it, and then Erin's gonna finish putting her hazmat gear and start cutting it open for reagents.
Okay, it's challenge rating 2. And E plus you can have. Oops, nope. Fucking hell, Marie.
All right, I'll just use a charge of celestial healing on Ipos and a charge on Alazla because he looks like he's hurt. Pretty good.
Let me quickly check if he has any more extract slots open, but otherwise he'll gladly accept. since Rotoy decides that I get to do things.
40 today.
Actually,
So let's
wait.
do.
No, I can just healing hex them both. What am I doing?
Oh, true.
Or no, I can healing hex a Laszlo here.
Yeah, he'll gladly take it.
And then I'm
Mags.
going to just go ahead and. God, do I want to keep my cure light wounds prepared, or are we thinking we're just out of here?
Frankly, I'm curious with all the research here, but I can be persuaded, as I'm already 90% of what they're persuaded already. So
All right, then Ipos here. Have just a regular ass. There you go.
Why does everything
I
hate Ipos today?
I don't know. What did you do to offend my patron?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
He's impure.
That explains it.
Riley, do you have any healing, or do you just have aid?
And now I no longer have any witch spells prepared.
and,
Oh, actually,
additional.
I don't know if you still have that Pearl of Power, but Lilian will offer
I
to share
already
her
used it.
if you wish to do anything else.
I already used the pearl power.
Yeah, as a saying, Lilian will offer to give you hers. 'Cause she has one as well. For now,
Oh,
she hasn't got many first level spells that are helpful in this scenario.
yeah, no, for me, it's basically like ear piercing scream, cure light wounds, or enlarge person. So, yeah, I guess I'll just re-prepare the cure light wounds. Fuck it, can't be too careful, I guess.
Fair enough. I think everyone's vaguely. Epos could, I guess, use a bit more. Let's see.
No, Liliane, why are you pushing me away?
It just looked awkward. Social distance, and everyone has 5 feet space. So unfortunately, Riley does not have any healing. Oh, buff. No heal. And then after a minute, she summons her phantom. This iridescent, glowing woman comes into view.
Mac, if I may.
Yes.
During that time, because Wolf's a little bit concerned by seeing the black goop inside of the strange sap tears of his.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some of that blackness came out when he expelled that.
It's true.
Wolf doesn't know if he's going to be able to, but he's going to try and use his ability to kind of draw the primal essence of the primal sap to the surface. Except he wants to just try and draw just the corruption to the surface.
Okay.
That might cause liquid goop to appear to pour out of him, but we'll deal with it then.
Yeah.
Oh
take a
no.
sec.
Wolf summons in a hostile ooze creature. We all just one round it.
Pretty much. But no. Wolf, as you kind of spend the time probably like meditating a little bit to focus on the team within you, you have.
I understand.
Yeah. But there seems to be like an innate part of you that seems to understand this thing within you. You have 2 options here. You can indeed expel the ooze outside of yourself, which you can actually do freely. You just need to take a minute to do it. Alternatively, that's fine, Rose. Alternatively, you can accept the taint as part of yourself.
No, I'm vomiting the blackness.
Okay, as Wolf spends some time vomiting, as your I forgot what I called your ability. Oh yes, tabula rasa does not go off.
Wolf,
I'm fine.
how do you have that much volume in you?
You don't notice that I'm like as tall as the ceiling.
Oh, that would have worn off by now, I assumed.
That's technically 3 minutes. We've only been up here a minute and a half.
There we go.
Wolf, are you okay?
Yeah,
I think he is now.
I got some of the goop in me. Are you fine?
Yeah, but I also see green coming out of your face.
Come here,
Be
Wolf.
there.
Define? Most people do not leak green.
It's sap.
Again, define.
Ash is going
Most people
to
do not leak
pull out.
sap.
Ash is just going to pull out their kit, start drawing up an extremely temporary ward to basically slowly destroy evil within it, and just like draw that around where Wolf's sitting.
Oh, your first time using the quick build ward. Let's open your ward page quickly. Fuck that bit. That's a way down here. I'm just gonna actually move this up to you. It's your own personal thing, technically. Let's see. You don't really need to worry about length or size. A weak one will suffice. I'm assuming it's one against undead.
Whatever the goop counts as.
Undead. Technically, it was a negative energy word that you ended up studying, so it'll work for this. Yeah, you can make
I
a
mean,
word
I was
fallacy
just
to
going. I was
bring
just
that
gonna
up.
say affects those of evil alignment. Just here,
Oh.
let's just get rid of all the evil goop.
That's fair.
It's
I forgot you
evil.
had evil aligned.
Yeah.
Sure, you could create. You draw a symbol on the floor that glows with a glowing white light. The liquid slowly evaporating in its presence.
+8, -5, -2, so be at a +1 total.
If you really wanted, you could use breakable to just
I am.
fucking mix the
I am.
cost. Okay.
So
you
it's
need
at
to
a plus.
spend,
So it's at a total of +3 for this.
which means what was the gold cost? Did I know that in here? I feel like I should have.
Erin sees the vapor coming off the floor and pulls her mask up a bit higher.
Did I really not know the gold cost that it costs to make things in here? Am I an idiot? Oh wait, no, here it is. 10 gold pieces per point.
All right.
Unfortunately, a little bit expensive.
Yeah, it's definitely more expensive to do quickly than.
Yeah, I mean that's the trade-off. Quickly means you get results instantly, but expensive. However, you will be able to make items that will give you more resonance, so that you can buffer out the cost a bit.
Thankfully, I've been carrying around 45 gold pieces worth of materials on me for this shit.
As everyone is very impressed by Ash basically moving a finger through the air, I guess, with some materials and drawing a rune which just evaporates evil.
Well, no, it's got an anchoring object, so it's
Oh,
more like
true.
I put a totem on the ground, draw a chalk circle with a smaller circle, like a ring in a ring sort of situation.
Fair enough, but Wolf, you can certainly purge all your tent.
I'm gonna keep doing this, Erin says as she sticks her head back into the corpse of the creature that she's working on.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I already said to you, but that
You
creature is
did.
CR3. Oh, or did I say 2 before?
You said 2 before.
2, it was 2, yeah. So whatever I said before, because I trust myself in.
Yep. Anything else we think we should know? I mean, because I feel like we're lacking context for a lot of things.
The issue is there's a lot of things I could think to say, but oh, not
Did you guys cause the disappearance, or did the creature cause the disappearance?
we're not sure. We think someone noticed that it was here or somewhere, attempted to seal it off, and for some reason we got trapped with it.
It probably was just being diligent.
Maybe it was the final throes of a creature dragging a place from the material plane to take with it. I
Cool.
honestly do not know.
How dangerous is this thing? Because frankly, we built our school on top of yours.
Its danger mostly comes in the fact that it's very good at making things. The issue we
gathered.
have,
We've gathered that much.
yes, the main issue that we found within our little demi-plane is the fact that it has control over the time there. It is essentially when we were there, time was looping. No matter how strong we were, it knew counters for things we could do.
Okay, so how did you get out?
I was captured,
Oh,
hence why I was in that thing. I didn't go willingly.
how many people have left willingly?
As far as I'm aware, none.
Because we've seen, well, we, quotation marks, Silas has seen visions of people, like, planning to leave.
As far as I'm aware, the system's been very picky on who it will send out, or at least who it will send out as a vessel for itself. Myself and my friends have been picked because, well, not to brag, but we were pretty capable students in a sense.
No, that's bragging,
can
but
tell.
I'll accept it.
First it got Rebecca, then it got Dominic, and then I provided myself as a distraction so my other friends could survive and plot to rescue us or so forth.
How long have you been in that basement?
No idea. I didn't really
Cool.
have a method of tracking time.
Fair enough. Well, Hippos, how long ago was Rebecca?
Off the top of my head, I really couldn't tell you. I'd need the timeline.
Yeah. quickly check the timeline. Timeline, Rebecca was 60 years ago.
There you
Okay,
go.
well, yes, Rebecca was 60 years ago. You were captured 64 years ago. Dominic came, we're guessing 30 years ago? No, probably less than that.
Dominic was very recently, I'll say, from the timeline.
Okay, so do you feel like you were here since yesterday or down here for like at least a year?
I would say I've been here for some time while the sisters attempted to work me down, but I don't think I've been here a year, no.
Okay, so it's frankly, it's acting more quickly. Something changed.
I think it's getting better at whatever it's doing, which is
Well, that would
a
explain because we're getting
sobering
a lot
thought.
more. We're getting a lot more intrusions of aberrations lately.
Yes.
We call something the basement, which is this labyrinthine place that's a collection of planes that seems to be like a big flotsam of just random tat that's been floating through the astral sea and collected there. Um, does that sound familiar to you?
I mean, when I was here, there certainly was not something like that in place. Well, I'm aware of
Uh,
other locations within the world that are like that.
okay. Do you assume that it is a byproduct of whatever tomb and time looping properties are part of that thing's prison? Because
She
frankly,
tips
we
her
can go
head.
down there and not die as we just get sent back to the surface.
I suppose one very skilled in such a sense would be able to set it up like that. If anything, that would be a boon, sort of, to weaken the creature to power something else. Or
It has
perhaps we
been.
just didn't know and they thought they found a well of power that they could use freely. Either
It's
way,
more likely that, because a lot of the people here have no fucking clue what happened.
yeah, understandable, I suppose, when you're dealing with strange, malevolent entities.
Yeah, I still don't understand why it's being a giant flotsam for just random tat for around the world or planar demi-planes, but it is, and it's adaptive. Apparently, I set up a demi-plane nearby the basement, and it actually was added to the mass of it.
She gives you like a look over. Hmm. No offense, but I wouldn't have pinned you as being able to create a demiplane.
I'm I'm not. That was my father.
Ah,
Just it's an item.
oh, okay, that's a lot more, makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
You don't look like much of an archmage.
Can't say I am. Frankly, don't even use magic. I just make things.
Fair enough then. The only, as pertaining to what people were saying about going back down there, the only thing I will say is if your school is where I remember my school being, I'm pretty sure we are quite far away from there.
We're relatively far, yes.
Yeah,
It
we
was a bit
got
of a travel.
contacted to go here by something. Something.
Yeah, at Vesmer you will actually come up and say, "Can I see the book of that book, please?" And Ralia will shrug and hand it over. Where he goes, I'll take a bit to read this, I think. There might be something useful in it.
Yeah, you're good
What
at that, so.
what was it? She kind of looks to Ralia. Oh, that thing was a. The cyst couldn't hazard me wandering off before I was fully processed, so that thing was there to keep me there, suspended above my reach, and the chains would burn me if I touched it.
Oh, fair enough.
Admittedly, I don't think I was entirely, you know, cognizant enough to be able to do anything to the book, so
Yeah, you were kind of just chowing down on bodies.
yeah, needed the mass, I assume.
Kind of chunky.
But yes, the only thing I would say is, unless you're willing to trek out here again to check it out, you might as well do it now.
Um, I kind of need materials for a project of mine. Any form of resources or supplies. Frankly, from what it sounds like, there's stuff for creating things down here, right?
Yep. Relia shrugs. I have no idea.
Well,
I
all of
never
these things
actually
are
saw the
created
lines.
amalgams, so I assume yes. Um, frankly, I need some of that stuff.
I'll also look up. If you lot want to wait out here, I can scout and see what I can see.
I'm Aaron takes another huff of her inhaler. I'm feeling better. I'll come with.
Yes, is that wise given the condition you just got out of, as it were?
No, it's
Not-
not, but it's frankly
I
an
was more meaning
object
her,
of
but you as
necessity.
well.
It's an object of necessity, Silas. I frankly need to do.
I was
Riley looks up.
more speaking of her.
Oh, I
Right.
don't plan on doing much. My friend here shall.
Ah,
As you can see, the strangely glowing incandescent woman who currently is carrying some kind of large stringed instrument. I forget exactly what the
yes.
word was, but it's like one of those weird ones.
Liar or a
No, it's like
Harp?
fuck. Starts with S. That isn't helpful.
Sousaphone.
It's not an instrument.
Sousaphones aren't stringed. And that is an instrument!
Is it sitar I'm thinking of?
Yes.
Probably.
Sitar,
Yeah.
probably.
Probably that.
Yeah. Let's go, Laszlo. I can point out what we need. I can't carry much, though. Sorry.
Actually, yes, before you send your friend you have conjured off, is that an infomorph of some type?
Partial. Well, not anymore. I'm afraid I did have an infomorph once, but it was lost within the plane. The thing I just mentioned with the school being sucked off. It's currently stuck there. This is just a spirit I have attached myself to. As I will reveal, Ralia Veen is what is it called? Zeitgeist binder. She essentially attaches herself to a concept of settlements, in her case, society. For
Why is
now,
my
that doesn't
eye
mean
wa-
much because she's not within a settlement, so
Oh, jeez. Why is my eye bleeding? Whatever.
that's not good.
It's problems for later. Let's focus on one thing at a time. Laz, come on.
I suppose the rest of us will remain here in case you run into trouble, or...
Yeah, if you hear screaming, help.
Right, give me a second, because I need to check what wings are actually being cleared out from enemies joining.
Yeah, while you do that, I need to go pee.
Go for it. You won't be there, you won't be there, you two won't be there, you won't be there. Da-da-da. To the north. Oh yes, Silas, can you roll me a perception check?
And would you like one from June as well?
Yes.
Alright. Let's go with a separate perception because
Okay.
we have
I'm
good
good to remember
perceptions.
everyone is back.
June first. Silas.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Okay, Rally is
We
unfortunately
are
not.
hyper aware.
Silas, there's a strange feeling coming from the incubation wing.
What sort of
Riley
strange?
looks up with you. You feel it?
Yes. Psychic emanation.
Yes. Curious.
Shall we explore?
We should let the other two go for, or scout out first in case it's dangerous.
Agreed. In fact, I shall send one of my own. This will,
You got some curiosity?
yeah, send June down the hall.
Okay,
Stick
give
to the
me a
ceiling.
second.
Stick to the ceiling, out of sight, and away from anything that could reach you.
Let's see. You're sending June. I'll wait until Sideline gets back to ask which wing he wants to particularly explore first. Also, yes, you can take this time to sit up and rest if anyone used stamina, gain it back.